I've got a little bit of a message for a couple of people who have got on me over my recent, very recent hospital admission. On Monday, I thought that I dislocated a shoulder, because I have in the past, okay, and he really hurt, right? And then we had all arm pains all the way down to here, okay, and it went all the way to here, and basically it stopped functioning. Also, I was getting very, very hot, as I do in this weather, because I hate it. So, I used what I have at my disposal to figure out whether or not this was going to be an emergency or something that I could live with. Well, I gave it my best shot, and it turns out that I didn't think it was something that I could live with. So, unfortunately, I had no other option in my mind that I could do other than to call an ambulance. I gave it everything that I had. Okay, I'll show you one bit of it actually, because at this point you got to realise that if you live on your own, it's not a decision that you take lightly. I don't. I would not do it unless I thought I was dying. But my temperature is going through the roof. And as my temperature went through the roof, my heart rate went through the roof as well. And then my SpO2 dropped to 74, okay, which by any stretch of the imagination, don't care who it is an emergency. Also, as an autistic person, sometimes I don't spot stuff that other people would recognise and all the rest of it. So at this point, I thought I was dislocated on left arm and shoulder. I was in some serious pain. I was seriously hot. I was seriously out of breath, and I was losing it. And I thought I was dead. It's the only reason that I called them. Okay? It doesn't matter, because people are coming back at me now and saying this is all down to alcohol, right? And, well, kind of. But it's not. Not on this occasion. This is down to heat exhaustion. Okay? I am not going to make no bones about this. I am alcohol dependent. And if you keep me in hospital, then there's a very good chance it will be withdrawn. But this was not the cause. However, the nice people with A&E, and they were nice people, didn't kind of quite get it, because I can say stuff that I don't mean, especially in like really, really stressful situations like that. I will practically say anything as long as you make me feel better. Okay? So I spent up to 8 hours in there, I got 3 cups of, no I didn't, I got 2 cups of water, 1 cup of juice, it was like been made out of some old pensioners, who, I bet it was one of the old bedders guys. I had to stay there in the heat. Now I've got to be honest with you, in wages at Darent Valley, they've sorted the old ventilation out quite a bit, and it wasn't too bad. But then they said, we're going to move you into the corridor. Right, okay, now, a corridor, okay, I don't think it's a place designed for patients. They went, run out of space, we're going to move you to the corridor. And then they had some little plastic things stuck on the wall. And guess what? There's 8 corridor spaces. Yeah, but guess what? Corridor doesn't have any ventilation, does it? Oh no. Ah. And me being one, like, of a hot person, well, I'm sweating buckets, right? They said they wanted to keep me in overnight, right? I thought, you put me in here, okay, right? I'm sweating my bollocks off. I've come in here for heat exhaustion, right? And you're going to bake me? Is this not a vicious cycle, right? Because I've been in hospital before like this. And I've been in Darent Valley before like this. And I've been gasping for fucking breath out of that stinking window, right? You know, the one that only opens up by about an inch. Yeah, the one that's like I couldn't cut off because they nicked all my screwdrivers. I was gasping for fucking air over that before. I'm surprised. And you know what? I wanted to die. And guess what? The fuckers brought me back alive. I thought, I ain't gonna do it. No chance. You wanna do... And this is me, okay? I'm 51 years old. How can you put... Honestly, how can you put frail and disabled people in a corridor of all places with no ventilation? A corridor is a place where you go from one end to get to the other end, right? It is not a ward, it's not a hospital, it's not somewhere where you would put vulnerable patients. So I told them, I'm going home. I'll sign myself out. There's absolutely no point. If I'm here, as I say, if I'm here for heat exhaustion and you're going to now take out, I wouldn't mind. I told them to give me fluids, okay? I told them to give me fluids, right? I said, I'm dehydrated, that's it, right? And you can treat me for alcohol withdrawal if you like, because that's probably what's going to happen, but it's not the cause of the admission, and they didn't treat the cause of the admission. So when they said that, okay, we want to keep you in overnight, right? So you just stuck me in a roasting corridor, okay? And you were going to take me to a ward, right? I said, well, what are you going to do overnight? Well, we're not going to give you any more medication. What we're going to do is just let it get into your system a bit more. I went, well, I can do that in my own aircon. Yeah. So I said to him, I went, listen, mate, okay, been in now quite a long time, okay, giving me 2 cups of water and a cup of whatever that minced up pensioner was. You've put me in a corridor in by corridor number 8, apparently. Yeah. Oh, this is unreal. Right? Yeah. And now you're going to stick me in a roasting hot ward all night. Right? Okay. I'm sweating buckets here. I'm worse now than I was when I turned up. I went, nah, fuck you. I'm going home. I'll go and sit in my own aircon. I don't think you understand this. Do you know what? And this is really bad. If they've got that stupid shit hospital into a state, right, where they're putting patients in like corridors, okay, and then marking them that are not designed for patients, have no oxygen, no monitors, no nothing, right? It's just unbelievable. I didn't have anything with me. I had no mobile phone, no money. I had my bank card, all the rest of it. I was so panicked. I thought, no, I was so convinced I was going to die. I didn't honestly take anything with me, right? They put me in there and I was sweating my fucking bollocks off. I thought, do you know what? I'm going to end up with more heat exhaustion than I've actually turned up with. Yeah, so they went, we want to keep you overnight. Oh, you know, fuck yourself. I said, where are you going to keep me overnight? Well, we'll just leave you here. Oh, really? Okay, alright. Because I'm hotter here than I was at home. And I said to them, like, you know, this is no disrespect, okay, to the care that you've given me, okay. However, even if you take me to a ward, and I've done this before, at around about, I don't know, 30 degrees C, okay. As I say, I've been gasping by a window and stuff like that. Do you think I'm actually going to get any better by being here? So I said, no. I'll be better by going down the bloody pub and having about 4 pints of Stella. So, I'm going to turn your request down. Okay? You've looked at me, you've done the blood pressure, you've done the bloods, you've done everything else, and it all looks good. I know you would like to keep overnight to cover your own arse, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going home. And that's it. And that's exactly what I did. We did get a visit from the alcohol nurse. She said, do you want to quit drinking? In which case, they probably would do it. I went, no, I'm not here for that. I'm here because I'm roasting alive and I'm dehydrating. You give me no fluids. All you've done is given me 3 pills for alcohol withdrawal, and that's it. 2 cups of water and 1 cup of anonymous juiced in 9 hours. I went, nah, go fuck yourself. I went round and I thanked them and I just walked out. And that was it. You know, sometimes you got to listen to patients, okay? Sometimes things are not as clear cut as they appear, and it doesn't matter who you are, right? Or your history, or anything. You can't listen to people, especially vulnerable people, because they get it so wrong. And I'm really glad I have the nous, right, to pick this up, because there's a lot of people in who don't, and I really worry about them. I really do. I really do. This is no way to treat people at all. And the best thing for me to do is get myself out of there and home into aircon. And that's exactly what I did. Places are absolutely